This is Stuart Cameron with a look at yesterday's rugby from the Borders. And Melrose still topped the Premiership table this morning after beating Stirling County 9-3 at the Greenyards. Joe Helps kicked 3 penalties in the game, which gave Melrose 4 points, and that puts them up to 60 this season. Here's Melrose back row Graham Dodds.
We're really pleased to get the win today. Obviously 9-3. It was a tough game against a good, hard-fought Stirling side. We're dominant up front. I felt, the scrum especially. We scrummed them off the park, and ultimately that probably got us the win in the end. It was never going to be a high-scoring match, so we're pleased to get out of there with a win. Obviously, a lot to work on before we play Heriots in the Cup quarter final in 2 weeks' time. But it keeps us ahead of Gala by a point, and obviously Gala have got their game in hand. But we're pleased to stay on top tonight, and we'll take the next few games as it comes.
Gala had lost their last 3 games going into their match against Edinburgh Accies at Netherdale, but they scored 4 tries on their way to a bonus point victory by 30 points to 13. All 4 tries were pushover efforts, with Rory Sutherland, Ewan Dodds, Steve Cairns and Peter Palapoy getting on the score sheet. Coach George Graham told us that he had a little chat with the pack ahead of the game.
I told all the forwards in no uncertain terms before the game that I wasn't happy with the performance last week. I thought they let everybody down. I thought they let themselves down. I thought they let themselves down as a unit, and I gave them a bit of a talking to, and I let them know that that's what I expected them. And I think they delivered today. I thought the front row, Ewan McCullen, Callum, especially Rory, outstanding. He's got to be one of the fastest props in Scotland, and I think he's got a great future ahead of him once he learns his trade a wee bit more. But in terms of how we want to play the game, yeah, the conditions dictated what we want to do, and I think we maybe played a wee bit better than what they did, but we never played as well as what I wanted them to. I think we could have controlled the ball, but at the end of the day, take it, no making excuses. The conditions are horrendous. The ball's like a bar of soap, the rain's pelting down. You're always going to get knock-ons. There were some big collisions that were making the ball spill, but I think by and large, I think we controlled the ball a wee bit more than they did, and if I'm being honest with you, never really threatened. Disappointing to cough up that try at the end by just silly hands when we were trying to just get a wee bit more, because I think at the end of the day it could all come down to points difference, and that's every time we get a sniff at the line we're going to have to take it. But when you're pushing that hard and the ball doesn't go away, that's ultimately a team like Accies. They're great speed in the back line, and they managed to score a try.
Brief highlights of the match will be on Borders Rugby television later today at bordersrugby.net. And that win puts Gala on 59 points for the season, 1 point behind Melrose with a game in hand. Hoyt's game against Ayr was called off, as was the National League fixture between Biggar and Selkirk. But Peebles got their second win in a row with a victory at Hillhead Jordan Hill 37-6, while Kelso beat GHA 31-12. Dom Buckley scored twice to take his season's total to 10 in all matches. Also getting tries were Matty Douglas, Frank Robson and Mark Wilson. Here's team manager Neil Hinnigan.
Boys stuck in well, bad conditions. Game was slightly delayed. 8 minutes in, there was an injury to the GHA boy. We wish him all the best. But Kelso really taken the game in from the start, and 2 tries by Dom Buckley helped us on our way, and we kept our shape a lot. Very tight scrummaging game between the 2 sides, but Kelso managed to maintain the momentum and finish with a 31-12 win.
Jed Forrest got a 50-0 bonus point win at home to Aberdeenshire to stay top of Championship B. Both Sean Goodfellow and Monty Mitchell getting a brace of tries, with Donald Grieve, Chris Laidlaw, Chris Gillen and Robert Lovett also crossing the whitewash. Hoyt YM lost at home to Howe of Fife, 67 points to 3. Well, now the rest of the results from the games that went ahead. RBS East League 1, Hoyk Harlequins 14, RHC 15. North Berwick 40, Hoyt Lindeen 13. The RBS East League 2, Berwick 92, Inverleith 3. The RBS East League 3, Ross High 45, Walkerburn 0. St Boswell's 50, Royal Dick Veterinary College 6. That's St Boswell's 12th win on the bounce, and that result gives them the East League 3 Championship. Many congratulations to them. RBS Reserve League 1, Gala A 21, Selkirk A 3, Melrose Storm 24, Boroughmuir A 12. Semi-Junior League, Peebles 19, Hoyk PSA 0. The Under-18 Cup semi-final, Boroughmuir 3, Jed Thistle 17. Congratulations to Jed Thistle, who go to the final, which is later on this month at Lasswade. The Under-18 Bowl semi-final, Hoyt Wanderers 20, White Craigs 17. Equally well done to Hoyt Wanderers. They're through to the final as well in the bowl competition. Well, for a full list of results, fixtures and to get the latest news, results, rankings, audio and video, go to bordersrugby.net.